Last season, Brentford made history by finally getting promoted to the Premier League for the first time in their club history. But this was no easy task for them because they had to do it via the playoffs by beating Swansea in the final. Like I've just said, that was not an easy task, especially when you consider the fact that Brentford have the national record of most losses in the playoffs. 9 losses in total. That's almost as bad as Spurs not getting a trophy for years. But moving on to this season, taking into account it is their first ever venture into the Premier League, they have done incredibly well to start off with, but now as we are recording, they are sitting 15th in the league. But the thing is, you guys might be thinking, why am I bothering rebuilding Brentford? Because the idea of my rebuilds is to take a team from where they are and make them the best team in the world, and Brentford right now have got a long way to go before that actually happens. So in today's video, we are going to be rebuilding Brentford. Let me know in the comments down below what team you'd like to see me rebuild. Just leave me a little bit of time to do them, that's all I ask. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, smash the ever-living shit out of that subscribe button. It really does help with the growth of the channel. We are aiming for 3,000 subscribers before the end of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have yet to see one of my rebuild videos before, here are the rules. The main objective of this rebuild is to win the Champions League. I can make any transfers that I want, making it as realistic as possible. All games have to be simulated, but the Champions League final has to be played. Now that you know how this works, strap yourselves in and enjoy the video. We begin season 1 with Brentford with just over 18.5 million. After observing Brentford's starting 11, the one thing that we needed more than anything in that team was a right back, and that's exactly what we brought to begin the transfer window. We brought in Juan Foyth. The Argentinian cost us just over 20 million. As I always do, I've delved into the youth academy just to see what there is to offer. We picked up Peter Hunter, central midfielder slash attacking midfielder, 65 rated, only 16 as well, 4-star, got a very high potential. So what we're going to do, going to stick him on developmental, stick him in the starting 11, try to send him out on loan. If that doesn't work, we'll just stick him on the subs bench and hope that he does improve. This is how the team is looking now that that transfer window has come to an end. Our signing, Foyth, has already gone up 1 overall, which is absolutely brilliant. We desperately needed a right back more than anything, so I just thought, you know what, instead of trying to skimp out on a right back, go full ball in with a right back, spend a bit of money on him, and we will get someone that's half decent. As for the team itself, I'm not gonna lie, all I want to do is survive. This team I don't think is going to achieve anything extraordinary. I don't think we're quite capable of that. We do have the boy Christian Eriksen, who I'm not going to lie, I am absolutely buzzing, is fit and healthy, back into football, back in the Premier League. Definitely going to help us in this rebuild. But I do want to be in the Premier League next season. That is the main goal. So at the halfway point this season, we are just above the relegation zone. Actually, no, we're not just above. We're 6 points clear of the relegations at that relegation zone, man. Jesus Christ, that is a literal death pit. All of them on 15 points. That is ridiculous. Like I said to you, just the main goal this season, the main objective this season is to survive the Premier League. If we can survive the first season, then in the following 2 seasons, we can start bringing in very good players from outside clubs. We can start building the youth up. We can do a hell of a lot of things if we survive the first season. We did nothing in that transfer window. We broke ourselves trying to get Foyth in the first transfer window, and nobody came in for any of our players in the second one. But nevertheless, this is the team we're taking into the second half of this season. I think the one thing that we desperately do need for next season is a better keeper. I'm not too sure who I'm going to go for, so I'm going to have a quick scouting, see who I can find, but I think that would be the best thing that we could do for next season. So we finished this season well above the relegation zone. We finished 13th in the league. I've got to say, I am absolutely buzzing with. I genuinely didn't think we were going to survive this season given how we done for the first half, but we always do tend to perform better in the second half of the season. Meanwhile, it was Nottingham Forest who pulled an absolute shocker here, beating Manchester City to win the FA Cup. Manchester City did win the Carabao Cup. Roma won the Europa Conference League. Atletico Madrid won the Europa League. And it was PSG who won the Champions League. Ivan Toney, I am almost certain, carried us this season. 28 goals and 2 assists. 30 goal contribution from 44 games this season. Ridiculous stats, considering he's only 80 rated as well. Absolute baller. The rest of the team didn't really impress me all that much. I'm not even going to lie to you. Hopefully next season we have a little bit more money to work with, but we may have to start buying a lot more smartly from now on if we want to do well in the Premier League. In Season 2, we've been given just under 31 million. We have begun this transfer window by bringing in a centre-back by the name of CAREERMODE from PSG for 13 million. Meanwhile, we have just sold Ethan Pinnock for 8.5 million. We have finally found the keeper that we were looking for, Joel Drommel. We have brought him over from PSV for just over 14 million. We have just added yet another player to the squad. We have brought in Eddie Nketiah on a free. We have just gone and sold Frank Onyeka for just under 19 million. And we have just brought in a very suitable replacement. We brought in Oliver Skip from Burnley for just under 30 million pounds. We have also just sold Zanka for 2 million. And this is how the team is looking after the transfer window has just come to an end. I've got to say, this is looking a lot more like an established Premier League team. Near enough every single player is above the high 70s mark. We're almost reaching an all 80s team now, and that is exactly what I'm after. I wanted to keep Eriksen as long as I possibly can whilst it makes sense. Whilst I've got the utmost respect for the guy, if there's an offer that comes in that is ridiculous, I aren't going to say no. The additions of Kehrer and Oliver Skip have definitely made this team a lot stronger, and to be fair, I'm quite confident that going into this season we could potentially reach the top 10 position. There is definitely visible improvement. We have reached 13th place at the midway point of this season. I think last season we were 15th or 16th, so it's definitely a step in the right direction, but the latter stages of this season I do want to be in the top 10 position. We started this transfer window off by making a couple of sales, so we do start with Halil Ibrahim Duvesoglu. We have sold him for 4.3 million, and we just sold Miles Part-Harris for 1.9 million. And that's that transfer window done and dusted. This is an updated look on the team. This is what we're currently working with. We are almost at the point where every single player is 80 rated and over. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players that aren't quite there yet, but next season we will definitely have a full 80s team. I really want a top 10 finish this season. I definitely think we can do it. It's just whether we get the form. If I'm not mistaken, we finished exactly where we finished in season 1. We finished 13th in the league. I mean, I would have liked a top 10 finish, don't get me wrong, but at least we're still in the Premier League. I mean, there was no way we're going to get relegated with the team that we've got. It's far too strong for that now, but I think next season we're definitely going to have to buy quite big in order to reach the top 10. Man United won the league this time, then it was Man City, Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal, Villa, Chelsea. What in God's name are you doing at 8th spot? Meanwhile, it was Manchester United this time who won the FA Cup. They also won the Carabao Cup. They're up for the quadruple this season if they won the Champions League. Wolfsburg won the Europa Conference League, Villarreal won the Europa League, and Manchester City won the Champions League. Once again, it is Ivan Toney carrying the team. 26 goals, 1 assist, 27 goal contributions in 38 games isn't bad at all. Brian Mbeumo, he's doing alright to you there. Him and Wissa have done alright. I can't even lie to you. Eriksen's 84. Jesus Christ, we're definitely going to get some big offers for him next season. I'm telling you that for nothing. And it's probably going to be the best thing we could do for the club if we do sell Eriksen for big money. The money we could get for this guy could be spread across the team, and it would definitely bode well for the future of Brentford. Season 3 is definitely going to be a very big season in terms of transfers, in terms of where we finish, because Season 3 ultimately, I think, is a turning point for us. In Season 3, our budget has massively increased. We've been given 57.5 million. We started this transfer window off with an absolute bang. I've been keeping my eye on this guy for quite some time now, and we've managed to pick him up on a free. Meanwhile, we have just sold Eddie Nketiah for 11.8 million, where we got him on a free last year, so in my opinion, that's bloody good business. We've also just sent Peter Hunter on a loan once again for 2 years. With us selling Nketiah, I thought it'd be fitting to get a replacement striker. We've gone for Dominic Solanke, and we brought him in on a free. Definitely our most expensive signing yet, just under 46 million for Mikael Damsgaard. We are doing incredibly well this transfer window. We brought in another massive signing by the name of Stefano Sensi for 23 million. We have also just sold Vitaly Janelt for 9.5 million. We've just made a couple more sales, starting with Gados for 1.3 million, and we have also just sold Tariq Fosu for 2.85 million. And this is how the team looks after that transfer window, and I've got to say, this this is a massive improvement. I told you guys at the start of season 3 our team would have a minimum rating of 80 in the team, and I was right. The scary part is for other teams, this team is just going to keep improving. I think this season is the season we finally get a top 10 finish. This is certainly more like it in season 3, the halfway point of that season. We are currently 8th in the league, well technically 7th joint with Everton, but we are well within the race for European competition, which is exactly what I'm after. As soon as we get Europe, that is it. The budget will skyrocket, and soon as that happens, we will get the players that we need. We open up the second transfer window by making a sale in Matthias Jensen for just over 10 million. And we've also just sold Sergio Canos for just over 7.5 million. And this is the team that is going into the second part of this season. And I've got to say, Eriksen, man, I'm so happy I decided to keep him this season. We did get a couple of good offers. I think one of them was from, ironically, Tottenham Hotspur for 72 million, but I just couldn't release him. But I think next season we will get a lot bigger offers, so if we do, we will probably end up selling him. But the team is looking very solid, and European football is looking ever closer, so hopefully by the end of this season we will be in a European competition. It's safe to say that this season has been a massive success. We have officially gained entry to the Europa Conference League in season 4, and safe to say I am absolutely buzzing with this progress. It only took us 3 seasons, but we finally got European football. Meanwhile, it was Manchester City who won the FA Cup, it was Chelsea who won the Carabao Cup, it was Stade Reims who won the Europa Conference League, Real Sociedad won the Europa League, and once again Manchester City won the Champions League. Ivan Toney, man, what a freaking player he's been for Brentford in this rebuild. He's averaged over 20 goals a season. Do you know how difficult that is in the Premier League? That's mental. You've got Damsgaard has done absolutely incredibly well. I think we bought him for like 40 million and he's gone up 85 this time. That, do you know what? Massively well spent money. Christian Eriksen, what the hell can we say about this guy that hasn't already been said? An absolute legend. Imagine if this guy just kept growing and growing until he retired. Next season is going to be massive, and without a shadow of a doubt, you better believe I'm making some big signings. This season we've been given just over 71 million. And our first purchase is the Belgian centre-back Jason Denayer, and we brought in for 21 million. And we have bolstered our defence just a little bit more by bringing in the left-back Ryan Sessegnon for 30 million. We have finally said goodbye to Christian Eriksen, but for no small fee. AC Milan forked out 75.4 million for Christian Eriksen. I think we definitely found a suitable replacement for Christian Eriksen. We brought in Aljif Almas for 40 million. And this is our team after that transfer window, and boy, I am absolutely buzzing with how well we've done in such a short period of time. I think all we need to do now is get this defence a little bit better, and we are definitely contending for the Champions League in a couple of seasons time. So in Group C we are with SK Sturm Graz, we've got Rakau, and we've got Husk GF, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I have not heard of a single one of them teams. No disrespect intended, I've never heard of them. I think we should quite easily top the group. As predicted, we quite easily stormed Group C. SK Sturm Graz do join us in the knockout stages of the Europa Conference League. I'm smelling the Champions League, I ain't gonna lie to you. We're definitely on the right path towards the Champions League. I think even if we don't get Champions League this season, we've definitely got a good shot at the Europa. And we kickstart this transfer window off with an absolute banging signing for Kundo Farias for just over 42 million. Meanwhile, we have just sold Wissa for just over 18 million. We have just made 2 humongous sales within the team. So we have just sold Ivan Toney for 86.1 million. He's been an incredible servant to the team, but it was time to cash in on him whilst we still could. And we have also just sold Stefano Sensi for 43.1 million. We've just brought in the big man Curtis Jones for 72.4 million from Brighton. Out of the money left over that we had, we have brought in a brand new centre-back, which to be fair, we did need. We have brought in Gonçalo Inácio for 55.9 million. That was one hell of a transfer transfer window. That was a hell of a successful one as well. This is how the team is currently looking now, and I've got to say, this team has come on leaps and bounds since season 1. It's almost unrecognizable. The scary part is, this is just going to keep getting better and better as well. So in my opinion, we should win the Champions League, logically, within 2 or 3 seasons. To say I am gutted is a goddamn understatement. We literally miss out on Champions League football through freaking goal difference. There's a couple of positives to this though, bear in mind. Number 1, we did finish higher in the table, and secondly, we have reached Europa League football no matter what the outcome was in the Europa Conference League. However, next season, I'm accepting nothing but top 4 football. It was Everton this time who won the FA Cup. Manchester United won the Carabao Cup. We did end up winning the Europa Conference League, beating Napoli 4-3 on penalties, so either way, Europa League was guaranteed for us next season. Frankfurt won the Europa League, and this time it was Bayern Munich who were crowned champions of Europe. While the front 3 this year have definitely showed up, haven't they? Farias has improved to 85. Oh my god, he's going to be so... I can't believe I only got this guy for under 50 million, and this is how good he is already. He is definitely going to be a pivotal part in us winning the Champions League. I cannot see how we don't get into the Champions League next season. This team is ridiculous. And the funny thing is, it's only going to get better next season. Our budget this time is astronomically high. We have been given just over 171 million. And our first bit of business is bringing in a brand new left back by the name of Rayan Ait-Nouri for £43 million. We have taken Brentford to the next level with this signing. We have just brought in the Uruguayan international Ronald Araujo for over £101 million. We have just made a couple of sales. So firstly, we have just sold Rico Henry for £23.5 million. And we have also just sold Christophe Agier for £24 million. We have bolstered our attack just a little bit more by bringing in Conrad de la Fuente on a free. And we have just completed the signing of probably one of the most underrated keepers in the Premier League at this moment in time. We have brought in the Englishman Aaron Ramsdale for £68.6 million. We have made a couple of sales, and one of them was a player we brought in season 1. Juan Foyth has been sold for £34.5 million. And once again, we have sent Peter Hunza out on a 2-year loan deal. And this is the team after the transfer window has come to a close, and I've got to say, if we don't win silverware again this season, I don't know what else to do, man. This team is ridiculously overpowered this time. The only part we've ballsed up on is the fact that we sold Juan Foyth with absolutely no backup option as a right back, so we've had to put deny there for now, but that will be sorted out by either the end of this season or the beginning of next season. But either way, this year we are getting top 4. I don't care what it takes. But I suppose in the meantime, we will have to settle for the Europa League. We are in Group B, joined by Anderlecht, Rosenborg, BK, and HJK Helsinki. And once again, we should quite easily top this group with hardly any difficulties along the way. As we predicted, we have gone through quite comfortably in the end. We were undefeated in the group stage. Anderlecht did join us. To be fair, Anderlecht were the closest ones to us. Anderlecht were 2 points behind us after all. If anybody was going to be close to us, it was going to be Anderlecht. And in the Premier League, we are definitely gunning for the top spot. We are second in the league, only 2 points behind league leaders Manchester. I'm telling you now, we are going for that Premier League title. That transfer window, we did absolutely nothing because, quite frankly, we were broke from bringing all these new players in, and quite frankly, I don't really want to get rid of anybody at all, to be honest. I mean, look at this team. Who would I get rid of? Like, literally, who would I get rid of? Everywhere is stacked. The sub bench is stacked. The starting 11 is stacked. If we don't come away from this season with some silverware, there is something wrong with this team. What did I tell you? I told you. And not only did we win the Premier League, we have won it convincingly. 9 points clear of second place Leicester City. We have absolutely ran away with it this season. We can definitely say Season 5 was a massive W in this rebuild. Meanwhile, it was Chelsea who won the FA Cup. It was Brighton who bested Manchester City in the final of the Carabao Cup to win that trophy. Olympique Lyon won the Europa Conference League. It was ourselves who won the Europa League, so regardless of where we finished in the Premier League, we did gain automatic entry to the Champions League, plus that's the double if I'm not mistaken. And it was Real Madrid this time who won the Champions League. Farias has got 49 goal contributions in 54 games. That has got to be one of the best seasons for a striker I've ever had in a rebuild. This man is freaking ridiculous. If you guys ever need a high potential, high rated, consistent striker, this is your man. Never mind for Rice, let's just take a look at the front three for a second here. I've just calculated this. Our front three from 55 games together have contributed 132 goals this season. That is fucking insane. I am telling you right now, we are winning the Champions League next season. All we need to do is bring in a world-class right back, and we've got it in the bag, and I know just who to buy. So this season, we are being given one of the highest budgets I think I've ever been given during these rebuild videos. We have been given just under 205 million. And we have just purchased the best right back on this game, and it wasn't for a small fee either. We have just bought Trent Alexander-Arnold for just under £150 million. We have also just brought Lunan in on a free. I mean, why not at this point? And this is how the team looks after that transfer window, and I've got to say, I've never been more confident going into the Champions League. Look at this team, man. The lowest rated players are 87 rated. Like, there's nobody that's going to be able to compete with us. Not even PSG, not Liverpool, not Real Madrid, not freaking Club Bruges. Nobody is competing with us this season. We are in Group H this time. We're joined by Dortmund, Shakhtar Donetsk and PAOK, and once again, I genuinely feel like we are easily going to sweep aside all of these teams because I just don't think they hold a candle to us. A little bit closer than I thought it was going to be, I won't lie to you, but the two teams that I thought would go through have gone through, and they've gone through quite comfortably in the end. We're in the round of 16, so let's see who we're up against. Oh, wow, okay. We're up against Barcelona. Okay, then. I'm quite intrigued to see how this goes. In the Premier League, there's only 4 points that separates ourselves from first place Tottenham Hotspur. This just feels wrong even saying that, but it is what it is. But this time last season, we were in a similar situation, so no doubt by the end of this season, we will take that top spot once again. We didn't do anything in that transfer window purely because, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I didn't want to do anything. I literally, like, what can you do to this team to improve it? Let's be completely honest right now. This is what a Champions League winning team looks like. This is what happens when you do a career mode and you actually nail it. I've never ever been more confident going into the Champions League. If we don't get to the final this year, there is something seriously messed up with this game. So we do meet up with Barcelona in the round of 16. We're away from home in the first game. Their team's impressive. I won't even lie, that is a very impressive team, but it just can't be better than our team. It just physically can't be better than our team. I'm saying all this, we actually have to perform, so we're just going to quick sim this game, and we'll see if we can get in. Look, I mean, do you know what I mean? Do you see what I mean now? 3-1 against Barcelona. It is that easy. We all know that Barcelona are the type to fix a game, pay off the officials and all that sort of stuff, but even that can't save them from this battering we're about to give them. Just, okay, that didn't go quite as I expected, but we do enough. We get the 4-3 victory on aggregate, 2-1 loss on the night, but we do progress to the quarterfinals. I'm not being funny, but we just beat Barcelona quite comfortably. I mean, obviously 4-3, but in hindsight, we beat them quite comfortably. We've gone from playing Barcelona to Leicester City in the quarterfinals. Realistically speaking, man, we should absolutely wipe the floor with these guys. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if we can see what I mean. This is actually too easy. Maybe I should ask some of the players to play with one arm behind the back and have a blindfold on instead, just to give Leicester City a chance here. We're at home in this leg. All we got to do is just finish it off. And yeah, there you go. 4-1 on aggregate. And we very, very, very easily progress to the semi-finals, man. We bested Barca. We bested Leicester City. Who's next? We are playing against Chelsea in the semi-finals. I'm very confident going into this, I must admit. I just can't see us losing. I cannot see us losing against Chelsea, man. They've got a good team, granted, but we've got more 90-rated players than we have players under 90-rated. That's how good our team actually is. We're at home in the first game. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if we can... I mean, yeah, we draw fair enough, but like realistically speaking, when we go to Stamford Bridge, we should absolutely tear them apart. It does all come down to this game, and it's a lot more tense than I thought it was going to be, but nevertheless, this is what it comes down to. We are one game away from either crashing out of the Champions League or progressing to the finals in our first season entering the European competition. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh my dear, it's just been too easy. It has been too goddamn easy. I don't know what that pause was for, by the way. Like, I don't know. But all I know is we have battered Chelsea at their home ground to gain entry to the final of the Champions League. Of all the teams I expected to get to the final, I did not expect it to be RB Leipzig, but they are who we are facing in the finals of the Champions League this year. But before we get into the final itself, let's take a look at how we've done elsewhere this season. As I expected, guys, we have taken the Premier League title once again. This time, it was due to goal difference. We were joint on points with Manchester City. It was a lot closer this time round. We did also win the FA Community Shield. We have also won the FA Cup. That's the treble. We unfortunately didn't win the Carabao Cup. Imagine that. It was Manchester City this time who won the Carabao Cup. Fiorentina won the Europa Conference League. And it was Liverpool this time who won the Europa League. Oh my God, look at the stats of these boys. 37 goals, 8 assists for Farias. Mbuemo, 30 goals, 8 assists. Curtis Jones having Yaya Toure-esque stats at the end of the season. 60 games played, 30 goal contributions for a central midfielder is off the chain. You've got Damsgaard, 13 goals, 7 assists. Not the best season for him, but he's been incredible since we bought him. Almas, oh my days. I think we've got more 90. Let's have a look at how many 90 rated players we've actually got. So counting from bottom to top, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 90 rated or higher players in our team. We've got 8 out of 11 starting 11 players that are 90 rated or above. That is why I keep saying this has got to be the best team we've ever had. Plus, we have the chance to make it the quadruple. We've won the Premier League, we've won the Community Shield, we've won the FA Cup, now we've got a chance to win the Champions League. I am so gutted Damsgaard is out on suspension. I was so looking forward to using him, man. Oh, I'm so gutted. I'll say this, though. RB Leipzig's team is looking alright. It's alright. I mean, it's nothing on ours. It's alright. I'm not going to give credit where credit isn't due. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as ours. We should really mop the absolute floor with Leipzig. We should teach them a lesson in football. It is RB Leipzig versus Brentford at the Parc des Princes in the Champions League final. can honest to God say I have never been more excited to play a Champions League final before. I cannot wait to properly use this team. Whoa, wait, what? Hang on. Why is Chiesa on the left wing? What is going on? There's a left winger right there and you decide to use a centre-back. Oh, is my assistant manager stupid? We've got Trent Alexander-Arnold on the ball. The best right back in the world. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to cut this inside on his left. Ooh, imagine if that went in. Oh, boy, I would have cummed. Going to cut this inside. Going to feed it to Jones. Oh, the block. Oliver Skipper's in chase of Osmian. Oh dear, okay, we've just... Oh my God, what a save from Ramsdale, Jesus Christ. Got Trent on the ball here, can we find Mbuemo? Oh my God, what a ball. We can potentially take this all the way. We could potentially take this... Oh, Angelino is nowhere near... I'm not having that. They're doing the thing, they're doing the thing, they're doing the thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, I hate it when the teams do that, man. They just pass it round like you're not even there, even though you're doing your best to try and get the ball off them. I can't stand it when they do that shit, man. It really pisses me off. There's nothing you can do when that happens. Right, we need to buck our ideas up. We've got the best team we've ever had in the career mode, and we're losing 1-0 to fucking Leipzig. There we go. Come on. Right, now it's our turn. Farias. I want to run from you, lad. I want to run. Dead in the centre. Beautiful stuff. Oh, you fucking... There's no way. There's no way. Oh, my God. Ramsdale, what a save. Get that. Oh, my God. What a colourful. Farias. Farias has got the pace. Can Curtis Jones find that? Oh, there it is. There it is. Curtis Jones, the Yaya Toure stats guy this year, has just bagged the equaliser just on the stroke of the 43rd minute, courtesy of a beautiful through ball from Farias. And we are well and truly back in this game. Just take a look at that for a through ball. Let's just take... why is the gameplay lagging? It's on career mode, for God's sake. Can we get one before half-time? Can we get one before half-time? Oh, it'd be a perfect... Oh, my God. We could do it, you know. We could. We could. We could. And we can. Oh, oh! Oh, Farias, are you joking me? Oh, we're going to the half-time break. 1-1 apiece. We go into the half-time break. I cannot believe we just missed that. Farias, man, you're 91 rated and you shoot like a 3-year-old boy. He finds De La Fuente. I don't know why, I just love that name, De La Fuente. Oh, hang on, he's got a bit of Ruby here. Oh, Almas. Will this defender piss off? Oh, what a ball to Mbuemo. Oh, my God, what a ball that is. What a ball, and what... Why can't we... Why are we finishing like we're 7 years old in a primary school playground? Oliver Skip has found Farias. Farias has got... Oh, my God, why are you so shit? Almas has found... De La Fuente, Farias, we see that. Oh my God, Farias, for God. I give up. I actually give up. How many chances do you need, kid? Why didn't he just volley that? What? That would have been such an easy goal. Just tap it in. If this somehow goes to extra time, I'm not going to be happy. Oh no. Oh no. Ramsdale, get to that. No. After all the chances I've had, after all the shots that prick Farias has missed, we are somehow 2-1 down. This is scripted at its How is it scripted in career mode? We've had 9 shots to their 5. This some bullshit. This some big ass stinking bullshit. Right, come on. Now it's our turn. Let's hit him on the counter. Come on, De La Fuentes. Get them legs running. Come on, lad. You are faster than Demreal. Come on. Right, Farias. Farias, for God's sake. Dude, oh my God. Oh, why are RB Leipzig so fucking lucky? And Mbuemo, right, we need someone's big ass nog. Oh, Curtis Jones. Can someone, for the love of all that's holy, just get a goal? This is probably the last chance of the game, and we've got to... Oh my God, I see Farias dead in the middle. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. For God's sake. Oh my God, thank you. He comes in clutch when needed the most. Oh my God, my heart can't take this anymore. Why have we made this so difficult for ourselves, man? We've literally left it to the last minutes, the last possible minutes of the game to get the equaliser. Why couldn't we have just done this the entire way through this game? Just split them apart down the middle. And this man here actually found the bloody goal. This is definitely giving extra time, isn't it? This is definitely giving extra time. Unless somehow we get another chance and we bury it. That is the full-time whistle. Extra time. It officially is. And I'm not happy with it at all. We should not be going to extra time. We should be lifting the trophy right now. Ryan Sessegnon. Oh my God. Ryan Sessegnon could go all the way from... Oh my God, please. Oh, why is nobody there? Ryan Sessegnon did so well then. Oh, this is nice. Oh, here we go, here we go. This is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. How are we not getting a shot off here? Come on, for God's sake. Come on. Oh, we've got to, surely. Oh, there it is. That is it. That is the game done and dusted. And Mbeumo finally gets his goal. And what a goddamn goal it was. After all that build-up play, after all that patience, we finally put the nail in the coffin in this game. There's no way in hell RB Leipzig are coming back from this. Can we just appreciate the interception there, the pass, and then the goal? That's one of the nicely placed goals I have ever seen. Hard and low on the corner. Beautiful. There we have it. That is half-time in extra time. We are 3-2 up, and that is how I intend it to stay. There is no way in hell I am letting RB Leipzig score one more goal. All or nothing now, boys. Put everything you got into this. Put everything you've got. Blood, sweat and tears have led to this moment. Yes, I've bled from my hands with this controller. It is very uncomfortable after a certain amount of time. Oh, the pushing. And that is Curtis Jones finding Farias. Farias is all alone. And he's going to make... Oh my God, did you see that for a goal? Top left bins. He is not missing that. He's found his shooting boots now. He's found the target. And he has just hand-delivered us the Champions League trophy. All I can say is, it's about fucking time. Let's see if we can get a fifth. Farias is on the ball. Oh my God. Farias. Oh, go on then. Go on, Curtis Jones. Ooh. Tell you what, the pressing, but it is too little too late. That has surely got to be it. And Brentford have finally claimed the Champions League. They are officially European champions for the first time in their club history, I believe. Courtesy of goals from Mbeumo, Jones and a brace from Farias, they have finally put their name on that trophy. Let me know in the comment section down below what team you'd like to see me rebuild. I'm open to all teams, just give me a little bit of time to do them, that's all I ask. Be sure to leave a like, smash the ever-living shit out of that subscribe button, it really just help with the growth of the channel. That's all from me, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It has been your boy Goodwin, hope you guys have a fantastic night, and until next time, I'll see you later.